Hi everyone, my name is Enchantée. I'm a variety streamer and content creator. Welcome to my Coral Island series reboot. I started playing Coral Island when it came out in beta in October of 2022. Since that time, I've come to love the beautiful Starlet town, the storyline, the hot, dateable characters, and the whimsical, fun magic of the island. I'll admit, rebooting the series and starting over again will take a lot of hard work to restore the island back to its former glory. But it will be well worth it, as rebooting the series and starting from the beginning gives me a chance to relive the magic with you. And it's a great time to start over with the latest Merfolk and Fall updates. Not to mention the two DLC packs that came out recently to support charity. Each limited time DLC gave us a cool new outfit, a lovely storage chest, and the cutest scarecrow ever to shoo away those pesky crows. Our new farm is named Orchard Grove. You will see why this is such an iconic name as I reveal the design of the new farm. Unlike our last series that provided weekly playthrough with no commentary, this new series will be a day-to-day playthrough. I'll sometimes share my thoughts along the way and give a few tips and tricks I've learned while playing the game. Each day will be its own video, and at the end of each season, I'll create a playlist where you can binge watch at your leisure as we build up our farm, restore the land, and discover a bit of magic along the way. So sit back, relax, and enjoy as I play the game and share my thoughts and sometimes my frustrations as we rebuild Starlight Town. And if you find yourself really enjoying the content, why not hit that like button? Leave me a comment. Good vibes are always welcome. And if you haven't already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel. So now that we've gotten our first order of business out of the way with our mayor, our goal here is going to be twofold. We're going to gather all the material that we need in order to be able to upgrade our house. We want to try to get that done on the first day. And we want to gather all of our DLCs out of the mailbox. We want to put down our beautiful new chest that we have. We want to use our scarecrow, and we want to set up our first patch of land in order to create our farm. So initially, we're going to clear some land, get rid of some debris. Then we're going to chop up some wood so that we can get the wood we need for the house upgrade, and we're going to cut some stones. We have a little bit of treasure that was given to us by the mayor, so we'll have enough to plant the plants that we need to plant, and hopefully we'll be able to use some of the energy candy in order to be able to make it to the end of the day so that we don't pass out before the night is over. Now, of the two outfits that we received as part of the DLCs, I must admit, I really do love this Girl Scouts brownie looking outfit. And so, this is the one that I'm going to choose to continue to start my play with. I think it's absolutely cute. I love that brownie girl. Kind of reminds me of when my kids were in the Girl Scouts and they were always out doing some sort of event in order to help, preserve nature, restore nature, help the needy, those types of things. So I really like this outfit quite a bit. Here we see some tips that are given to us in the game about farming. We certainly want to take advantage of making sure that we use our scarecrows appropriately, make sure the area is covered so we have minimal disruption from the crows, those pesky crows that'll show up and eat our veggies as they are growing. So we want to try to take advantage of that as much as possible. And so here what you find is that I'm rearranging and taking things out of my inventory that I do not need, and making sure that I keep those things that I do need in order to help me to be able to clear the land, get rid of the grass, get rid of the trash that's sitting around. I'm also going to need to make sure I chop 50 pieces of wood, so that's going to require me to chop a couple of trees. And I also want to make sure that I get 20 pieces of the of the stone. One of the things that I did learn while playing the game is that if I, as my bag fills and I go over and I put things into the storage chest, it doesn't continue to count how many pieces of wood I may have collectively. So what you'll see me do is I'll go and I'll put stuff into my storage chest, but then I will go back and I'll grab all of the wood to make sure I have the number of pieces of wood that I have and that I don't have to overcommit and tire myself out chopping down trees and chopping wood. And I'll do the same thing with the stones, because if I don't have it in my pocket, it doesn't count. And I really only want to spend enough energy to get those 50 pieces of wood and those 20 stone in order to be able to upgrade my house. Another thing to remember here in the first day, the carpenter closes at 5 p.m. So time management is also critically important if you're looking to upgrade your house on the very first day. So I'm making sure that I pay attention to the time, make sure I get everything I need to get so that I can get over to the carpenters before they close at 5 p.m. So that I can give them the material and get my house upgraded on this very first day. Here, I feel like I kind of wasted a little bit of precious time in the day because I was trying to think ahead and I was thinking about how to arrange my garden in order to plant the first 10 seeds that I need to plant. That's part of that original quest. So, if I were to replay this again, I certainly would not spend this time and this energy working on the garden. Instead, I just go ahead, finish doing what I need to do to gather the resources to upgrade the house, dig myself 10 patches of land, drop 10 of the seeds in it, water those 10 seeds, and then continue on with my day. So, once again, I kind of got stuck here in my own head, you know, about creating the perfect garden design right out of the gate. This garden design is going to change multiple times over. So, once again, that first few days, first few hours, and that first day, really just focus on gathering the materials, making yourself 10 spots, planting those 10 seeds that you need to plant, and watering them so that you can get your quest started. It does take time for things to grow, and so you want to try to get this done on the first day, along with getting your house upgraded, simply because you want to be able to reach out to Sam and get some additional stuff from Sam to help you early on in the game. So the sooner you get your garden planted, the better it's going to be. If you'll notice, while I am going through the process of gathering up the wood and the stone, I'm also digging up as many seeds as I can. We will be able to use those seeds. They're going to become very important for a couple of activities that we're going to be doing throughout the game. So while you're out and you're clearing your land in those early stages, try to get as many of those tree seeds as you can. You certainly can get more tree seeds from chopping down trees, but that takes a lot of energy. And you want to save as much energy as you can for other activities that you want to do throughout the course of your day. So if you can grab those seeds when you see them, that's really good. If you wait, they will start to grow into trees, so you'll miss out on those seeds. But those seeds are important. They're important in order to make the candy that you saw me eating. That will give you some energy, and so as not to spoil some other activity within the game. I will also say try to gather as many seeds as you can because it's going to be important for another thing that's going to be coming up in the game. So just giving you a heads up because I remember my first time playing through, I was like, I don't need these seeds. I'm not going to plant any more trees. I don't want to deal with the trees. Got rid of all my seeds, and then I was like, oh crap, I need these for something else. Just giving you fair warning. If you're starting out and you've never played the game before, try to keep as many of those seeds as you can. Hopefully, you'll have enough that will help you as you look to progress on in the game a little bit further. So here we are. We are at the carpenter's house. It is critically important that you hit the upgrade house. I have played this game multiple times, starting over from the beginning, trying to get the house built from the jump street, and I was like, why is it not working? Well, I went in, she says, oh, it looks like you have the materials, but I didn't go through the process of choosing the upgrade the house button from the menu and giving her the materials. So make sure after you've gathered the materials, you get over there before 5 o'clock and you choose the upgrade house and you actually give her the materials. Great thing about this game, unlike some other games, is this first initial house build, at least they come right over. They do it that day. So our first night that we have to sleep in the house, we will have the fully upgraded house at least at the first level that's available. And this upgrade will also give you an opportunity to get a TV that's going to give you some additional information as well as the weather channel so that you will know what the weather is going to be the next day. So you can kind of plan a little bit either before you go to bed or when you get up in the morning, you can kind of plan about what you need to do for that day based on what the weather pattern might be for the next day. Now, I found this conversation with Joko to be kind of funny. He's telling me about furniture that I can get for the house, right? So I thought it was kind of funny because I only have a little bit of money. And when you do end up going over to the furniture store, you'll find out that if you don't have money, you're not going to get any furniture, right? So just not really meaning to spoil that for you, but just saying, that's why it's really critically important as much as you can to do what you can to make some money along the way, because if you're like me, I really am super interested in decorating the house and making it bigger and putting a bunch of fancy stuff in it, but I'm going to be poor on the farm, poor girl on the farm. It's going to be a minute before I get enough money to spend in the shop to upgrade. So what you see me here with right now, my biggest thing, I got my free upgrade just by going out and putting in a little bit of sweat equity, right, with the wood and the stone. So I got my little bit of house upgrade here. At least my house is on a better foundation. And then you'll find in the upcoming days, I'm going to be spending my time pretty much exploring the island, starting to develop relationships with others. We've met so far. Who did we meet so far? We've met the mayor. We've met Warturo, who is the boat captain, and we've met the carpenter here, the two carpenters here. So far, those are the the four characters that we've met, and we've heard the mayor talk about Sam, right? So Sam owns the general store, and of course, by him owning the general store, that's where we're going to end up ultimately going to be able to get seeds to upgrade our storage bag. So we're going to have quite a strong relationship with Sam. We're going to see him quite a bit throughout the game. So here it's getting close to the end of my day. At least I have my house upgraded. Now I'm still over here trying to design a farm instead of just going on planting those 10 seeds and watering them and being done with it. But I'll eventually get myself together. I'll put my scarecrow out here and I'm going to go ahead, plant those seeds at some point, get them in the ground, put some water on them, and then they will be on their way to grow. And once I've done that, I'll go in, spend a little bit of time checking the weather for the next day, seeing what other kind of information I can learn off of the TV channel. And so we're going to finish this, get the plants in the ground. You'll see that little bit of activity happen at the end, and then we're going to call it a day. So I want to say thank you so much for joining us for the very first episode of our new Coral Island farm here, Orchard Grove. We're getting started. My mind is just going in many different directions, as you can see with me thinking about the layout of the farm. But really, I'm really excited about this. I'm excited to share it with you. I really hope that you enjoy the journey, and I also hope that you enjoy the idea and the fact that you can come in, spend a little bit of time with Enchantée each day here on the channel and watch our farm as it progresses, and just watching the before and after in between weeks and definitely between seasons is going to be amazing. Amazing, amazing. So here she goes. She's almost out of energy. Ooh. Thank goodness she's got just enough energy to finish trying to water the rest of those plants. And then she'll make her way in, watch TV. Here it talks about the energy, the candy that we can get for energy. Tells us a little bit of information about that. But anyway, she's going to make her way on in here into the house. Watch a little TV to end her day. And then she is going to go to bed, and that will be the end of our day one. So once again, thank you so much for joining me. I'm so happy that you were here, stuck around to watch our first video. I'll be back with a new video that'll be released hopefully tomorrow. That'll get us through day 2 of the farm. We're going to do things a little bit differently. We're going to switch off now that we kind of got our house built, and all we have to do is get up in the morning and kind of water our plants. So we're going to go out and we're going to do a little bit of exploring in Starlet town. That's the name of our town. So we want to go out and explore Starlet town. We want to look at our map, understand the landscape, the scope of Starlet town. And then our goal tomorrow will be to make our way to the town center, start to speak to people along the way, start to make friends, and meet Sam, our general store owner. Find out what he's got to offer us as we continue on getting ourselves familiar with Starlet Town and making friends here in Starlet Town. So again, thank you so much. Don't forget to like the video if you've enjoyed it. Please leave a positive comment if you will. And on top of that, if you really enjoy the content of the channel, if you will, think about hitting that button and subscribing. That way you'll get those go live notifications. You can sign up for those, and as soon as there's a new posting for a new day here on Orchard Grove here in Starlet Town, you will get that notification and you can join us. So thank you so much, and until next time, take care and God bless.